learned in the school?
There are tools. 1 second.
Okay, check it and tell me.
First chapter is material around us in chemistry.
Okay, in chemistry, you have learned materials around
Material
us.
around us and the journey of truth statement of water.
1 second, please.
Second chapter.
1 second. Material around us that has been completed. Okay.
Yeah.
Then a journey through
And the
states of
journey
water.
truth state of And physics is
Tell me in
explore
physics.
first chapter physics.
Exploring magnets.
Yeah.
Okay. So that.
Physics and a measurement of length and motion second subject in physics.
Okay. So
And then
measurement of length and motion has been done. Okay.
3 subject to 2 chapters only finished. Yeah, and
Only.
the biology
Huh.
is wonderful world of science first
Oh,
chapter.
only first chapter. Okay. The wonderful world of science. Okay. So these chapters have been done in your school. Okay.
Yeah, wait. And diversity in the living world.
That also. Okay.
Yeah.
So diversity in the living world. Okay. So
Yeah.
these chapters have been done. Okay. Let me just
Yeah.
click picture of it to keep a record of it. 1 second. All right. So these chapters have been done. So thereby tell me, have you given any exams so far in science in your school?
Yeah.
You have? Okay.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, good. So today what we are going to do, we will start a new lesson today. Okay.
Okay.
Let me rename you 1 second. Yeah. So today we will start a new lesson. So tell me, which chapter would you like to study? Also tell me, like, right now, which chapter is going on in your school? In physics, temperature and its measurement, that must be going on, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. And in biology,
Biology
mindful eating,
not
right?
started.
Not started yet. Okay. And in
But
chemistry,
chemistry wait.
methods of separation in everyday life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to study today? Tell me.
I like in chemistry
Hmm.
is the journey through the state of water.
Journey through states of water. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd like to study this chapter.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, right now you don't have any updates on any of your exams, no? When is your next
Huh?
exam? When is your next science exam?
Yeah.
Midterm exams are over, or is it still going on?
Yeah.
I mean, half yearly exams are still going on, or is it over?
It's it's no the finished the exam.
Finished, no? Okay.
Yeah.
So the chapter you are telling me the other side of zero. So if this chapter has been done already in the school and half yearly exam is also finished, so did this
Yeah.
chapter came in the half yearly exam, the other side of zero?
I know.
I'm asking, did this chapter came in your exam? Were questions asked from this chapter in your previous exam? Sai, do you
Yeah.
understand what I'm asking?
Yes.
Huh.
This question also get.
So questions from this chapter were there in your syllabus, right? In your previous
Yeah.
exam of science, okay. So if this
Yeah.
chapter already came, so we should be studying that chapter, which will be coming in your upcoming exams.
Yeah.
Getting it?
Please. No. There are periodic exam will be conducted in the new chapter.
Okay.
Yeah. And the annual exam will be conducted old chapter to new chapter.
Oh, so you are saying me that in your annual exam, all the chapters will be there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So total you are having 15 chapters, including physics, chemistry, and biology. You have got
Yeah.
15 chapters. So you are telling me that in your annual exam,
Yeah.
100% of syllabus will be asked, right? No?
Yeah. I I I do not know this, but the I study in fifth will be all chapter will become.
Oh, okay. So in okay, okay. All right, then
And
let us.
clearly,
Mhm.
I do not know.
Oh, you don't know it clearly as of now.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So today we will start with the journey, a journey through the streets of water. Okay, now. But in the next class, now, like when you go to your school, please ask your teacher about this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You will be start the new chapter in chemistry.
Yeah, you tell me, na, like which chapter you would like to study. Like we can start methods of separation in everyday life.
Yeah, this not done in my school.
Huh.
You study. You teach my the separation of this.
Haha. Okay. So we will start with methods of separation in everyday life. Okay, now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So today we are having a chemistry class. Okay, and we are starting chapter number 3. The name of the chapter is Methods of Separation. Methods of separation in everyday life. Okay. So first of all, we need to understand like what are the things we are going to be studying. In the chapter methods of separation in everyday life, what are the things we are going to study about? Then what are the different methods that we use to separate different substances? Okay. So you write down the chapter name. After that, write down the topic list.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Chemistry.
Hmm. So write down first topic, why separation is needed. Why separation is needed.
Neither.
Okay. Then further in the chapter, we will learn different methods of separation. Different
Method of separation.
methods of
Separation.
separation. Okay. Further, we will be learning about the working of each method and where they are used in real life examples. Further, we will be learning about types of mixtures, like first mixtures and their types. Mixtures and their types. Okay. So these are the major things we are going to be learning in the chapter. Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose, for example, like you would have seen that farmers, they will separate the grain from the chaff using the method of winnowing.
Yeah.
Or for example, from the seawater you can obtain salt. No, seawater
Yeah.
is salty. No, if you were to taste seawater, it will give a salty taste because it contains salt.
You.
So by
Yeah.
the method of evaporation, you can separate salt from seawater, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
or
I
suppose
observe.
if the water is dirty, so water can be boiled and it can be filtered, then we can use it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, filter.
Hmm. Right. So we are going to take a look at different methods like hand picking. Like there are some stones you might have seen your mother picking tiny stones from rice. Sometimes there's tiny stones present in rice.
Yeah. Yeah. I observe.
You have observed it. So by the method of
Yeah.
hand picking, simply by using our hand, we can remove the impurity. Okay, now.
Yeah.
Then suppose, for example, you are provided with sand and gravel. At the construction site, you would have seen what the workers will do. They will separate gravel from the sand. Suppose this is a sieve.
Yeah. 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 I'm. Yeah.
You have seen that, right?
I see it. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So there will be sand above it, sand in it, but there will be gravels also in it. Like these gravels will also be there in it. So they will
Yeah.
separate it. So sand will settle down, go down from the sieve. That is called as sieve sieve. While the
Yeah.
gravels will be left here. Gravel will be left here as gravel are bigger in size in comparison to the sand. So this will be learning, right? Then we will
Yeah.
learn about methods like sedimentation. Okay, suppose if you were to take dirty water from the pond and you let that water rest in a tumbler or in a container for some time, so all the mud will settle at the bottom like this,
Yeah.
right? So that is like sedimentation. Then we can pour out the clear water from it. That will be decantation and so on. Okay, no?
Yeah.
Then suppose, for example, you have a mixture of iron and sand. We're having a mixture of iron and sand. Okay. Suppose
Okay.
there are very tiny particle, tiny pieces of irons are there like that. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you are having sand particles also. Suppose we have made a mixture of it. We have mixed both of them together, right now, like
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
So how are we going to separate the magnet, separate the iron from the sand now?
Yeah.
How will we separate the iron? Like if you were to hand pick it, it will take so much of time. So we will
Yeah.
simply use a
No.
magnet now. We
Yeah.
will use a
Magnet. Yeah. Yeah.
so magnetic separation is also done. Getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. But first of all, we
Yeah.
need to understand, like we will have so many real life connections of it. Okay. But first of all, we need to understand like why do we even learn about it? Why do we need to separate the substances? What is the need? Getting it? Okay. So first topic is why separation, why separation is needed. Okay, why separation is needed. So the simple answer for this is that
Yeah.
we separate substances for various reasons. It is done for removing impurities or harmful materials. Suppose, for
Yeah.
example, if we were to eat, we were to consume rice that contains tiny pieces of rocks in it, right now. So
Yeah.
it will not only damage our teeth, but will also damage our digestive system, right now. Will damage our stomach, will damage our intestines and kidney, right now.
Yeah.
So to remove harmful substances, we do separation of substances. Okay. Or suppose, for example, a mixture of something is given. There's a mixture of something. Okay. Suppose there's a mixture of, let's say, sand, all right, and mixture of iron again. Let's take the previous example. So here we need iron from it, right now. So to obtain the useful substance from this mixture, to obtain useful substance from the mixture, we do separation of substances.
Magnet.
Um, with the help of magnet, we will do it. Getting it now?
Yeah.
Also, suppose, for example, if you have to filter the tea leaf from the tea, right? So
Okay.
tea leaves can be separated from the tea with the help of this, with the help of tea separator, right now.
Yeah.
Or like sometime you might have seen that your mom or your grandmother, you might have seen her that they will be making, they would be um getting butter from milk, right? Butter is obtained from milk now. How do they
I
do so?
not seen that.
You haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, like what they will do, they take this pot. Okay, they will take this pot, then it will be filled with milk. Okay, now it will be filled with
Okay.
milk. Then we will take a rope, tie it around the neck of the pot. Okay, then connect it to a piece of wooden stick like this. Okay, and then it will be manually rotated. Getting it? Now, this will be manually rotated, like with the help of the hand. So this will rotate this pot and it will be rotated fast. Then we will see that the butter will start to separate and it will accumulate. It will settle at the top like that. Getting it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So separation is done for various reasons. Getting it?
Yeah.
Hmm. So for this, we will write down. Okay. I will ask you to write down some of the important things. Okay, now. So thereby, whatever I ask you, make sure you are ready to write them also. All right. So write down this question as of now. Why separation is needed? Write down this.
Why separation is needed?
Hmm.
There is separate from bad
Uh-huh.
materials.
Write down. We separate substances for various reasons. Okay.
Yeah.
Then write down first point to remove impurities or harmful
Um,
materials.
yeah.
To remove impurities or harmful materials. Okay. Second thing is that obtain useful components from a mixture. Okay. Also for the first one, what example do we have? To remove impurities or harmful material. So that is separating stones from rice or pulses before cooking, right?
Yeah.
So we will include the example separating stones from rice, not the biggest stone, but tiny pieces of stone. Separating stones from rice or pulses before cooking. Okay. Another example we will include here. I mean to say another reason is to obtain useful component from a mixture.
Yeah.
Hmm. To obtain actually obtain useful component from a mixture. Okay. So for this, the example will be separation like filtration of tea leaves from the tea. You cannot drink the tea with the tea leaves, no.
No.
You cannot drink it along with the tea leaves. So we need to separate that. So filtering tea leaves from tea. Okay. Third, to get pure substances. Okay, no, for like cooking, for medicines, or in industries, to obtain pure substances from something. Okay. To get pure substances, to basically get pure substances. Okay. Let me know once you're done with all of this. Like for the third one, we can include example like purifying water for drinking. Right now,
Yeah. Yeah.
example will be purifying water for drinking. Write down this much. Yes, I done.
No, wait. The last
Okay, I'm waiting.
tense. Modifying. Yeah, done.
Done. Good.
Yeah.
Now, before we learn about different methods of separation, okay, now, namely 4 or 5 different methods of separation we are going to learn about, we need to get familiar with some very important terms like what do we mean by mixture, right now. So the next topic is mixture. Okay. So mixture is made up of two or more than two substances. Okay, now where each substance retains its own property, keeps its unique property. For instance, air is a mixture of different gases now,
Yeah.
right? Air is a mixture of different gases. Okay.
Yes.
So what are the different gases present in air? So air has got carbon dioxide is there in it, right? Okay. Then oxygen is also found in the air right now. Then
Yeah.
you know that there is nitrogen also in the air. Hmm. Further, what we know, there's gases like neon is found in the air. Right now, there are
Yeah.
gases like argon is found in the air. Then there are gases like sulfur dioxide found in the air. Getting it? So different kind of gases are found in the air. Okay, and all of them are found in different percentages. For example, there is 21% of oxygen in our air now, in our atmosphere. There is
Yeah.
0.04% of carbon dioxide, and there is 78% of nitrogen in our air, right?
Yeah.
So air is a mixture of gases here, right? And each of these gases have their own property. Like oxygen supports life. Right now, what do we know about it? Supports life. Now
Also
we
substitutes.
it
Like,
supports
yeah.
life. Okay. Carbon dioxide, what does it do? It plays an
What?
important role in photosynthesis now, right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so we can say that it also supports life, but in a different way. Like it supports photosynthesis. Without it,
Yeah.
photosynthesis cannot take place now, right? Similarly, this nitrogen gas is also important, right? Now, the
Yeah.
protein that we consume now, right? Plant-based foods, for example, gram, that is chana, gram, lentils, etc., or eggs, or for example, meat. They all contain protein in it, right? You have heard about protein, right? It's an important
Yeah.
nutrient. But
Yeah.
in order for the plants to make protein, they need nitrogen from the air. They need nitrogen. So nitrogen is also important here. Getting it?
Yeah.
So air is basically a mixture of gas, and each of the components, each of the gas has its own property. Okay.
Yeah.
Then think about like the water. huh? The water which we drink, like it is pure water, but there are some other substances in it also. Right now, the water that we drink, it has several substances in it. Getting it? You might have heard about mineral water, right now. We often say
Yeah.
mineral
Mineral,
water.
more water. Yeah.
Huh? So what do we understand when we say mineral water? So it basically
Mineral,
means Mhm,
mineral filtering bad water. Yeah. Harmful substance.
mhm. See, mineral water is that kind of water that contains some amount of dissolved minerals in it. Okay, na? Mineral
Yeah.
water, when you say water, particularly if you're saying mineral water or just water, suppose. So water contains Like this is water, H2O. Whenever you see H2O, no, it's
Yeah.
it's basically, in short, water is written like this. Okay, try to
Yeah.
understand it in the following manner. Other than that, there are some other substances in it also. Other than this is pure water. Basically, what is it? It is
Pure water.
pure water. If you see, say H2O, it is pure water. But what
Yeah.
is not pure at all? Like it contains some other things in it also. For example, it contains calcium in some amount. It also contains magnesium in some amount. Getting it, Sai, what I'm trying to say. It contains
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
amount of sodium in it also. Right now? Like that.
Yeah.
Or suppose someone is consuming dirty water, so there might be some sand or soil particles in it also. Right now? So what we can say that water is also a mixture here now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Water which we drink, it contains pure water along with some minerals in it. So we can say that
Yeah.
water is also kind of a mixture actually.
Yeah.
So now let us define the word mixture here. So basically, a mixture is made up of two or more substances. Getting it, Sai?
Yeah.
Okay, I will provide the screenshots after the class also. So don't worry if you miss something. Okay, now?
Yeah.
Where each part keeps its own property. I will give you one more example here. Suppose you take rice and you mix it with gram. Gram, you understand, no? Chana,
Gram.
it looks like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Right? So
Yeah.
suppose you have taken some amount of rice and gram, you mix it, right now.
Yeah.
So have you opted in something new, or is it still gram and rice just mixed together? It's still basically gram and rice that have been mixed together. Na? It's not like gram rice plus gram when mixed gives you apple or something else. Getting it?
No. No. No.
Huh.
There are one property. Yeah.
So yes, so they keep their own property. So that is important here. So
Yeah.
where each part keeps their property,
Yeah.
keeps their unique property. Okay. So, so example will be rice plus gram. Okay. You can have air. Or air is also a mixture of gas. Right now, water tank that would drinkable water. So these were some examples of mixture. Hope it is clear. Okay. All right. Further, let's learn about what do we understand by pure substance. Pure substance. Okay. Now, pure substance is one where every particle has the same property. Where every particle has the same property. You must have had also heard about distilled water, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard about it? You have. Okay. So distilled water is pure because it contains only water in it. It does not contain extra things like calcium, magnesium, or sodium in it. It contains pure water only. Understanding it?
Yeah.
So it's a pure substance. No? It's an example of pure substance, right? Because it contains it contains only water. That means it contains only H2O. That is the formula of water. All right. Similar to that, we can have some other examples also. Suppose, for example, here you are having an iron rod. Okay, now there's an iron rod here. Okay,
Yeah.
and this iron rod contains iron in it only. There isn't any other thing mixed in it. So it is an example of pure substance. Hope you're getting
Mm.
it.
Yeah.
So pure substances are those substances that contains only one kind of particles in it. Only one kind of thing is present in it. Nothing else. Okay,
Okay.
now. Hmm. So let us define this. So we will write down that a pure substance is one which are or which is we should be saying which is made up of only one kind of particles. Okay. So examples would be, can you think of some other examples also? We have got distilled water. We have got iron. Think of some other examples also.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Distilled water, we had an example. Iron rod, that is also an example of a pure substance. Y-
And
Just say, think of some examples of pure substances.
yeah. Tree, no, yes.
Suppose, for
Paint.
example, you have
Paint.
paint. No, no,
Yeah.
paint contains several things in it. Paint is a mixture of different chemicals. Suppose you
Yeah.
have we have gold. So gold is made up of gold only. There isn't any other thing in it. Getting it?
Mm.
Suppose, for example, salt. Is there anything else mixed in salt? No.
No.
It's purely salt and salt only. Salt particles are only there in it. Or,
Yeah.
for example, sugar, right?
Yeah. Sugar. Yeah. I
Huh.
think that.
Good, good. So anything that contains only one kind of particles in it, they are examples of pure substances. Hope that much is clear to you. Okay, that's the thing. Further, we'll be learning now about the different methods of separation. So methods.
1 second. Let
Hmm.
me so pure substance and a mixture.
You're writing it down.
Yeah.
Don't write it down. I'll be sending the screenshot after the class. Okay, no?
Okay.
So from the screenshot, you will be completing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. So methods of we're going to learn about how do we separate solid from the mixture. Okay, na? Mixture of something is given and we need to pick out the solid substance out of it. So methods of separating solids from mixture. Okay, so the different methods are as follows. So first we'll be learning about hand picking. Okay, the very simplest of method. Then we will also learn about threshing. We will be learning about winnowing. Okay, and you have sieving. Okay, sieving, and we'll be learning further about combine harvester. Combine harvester. Okay, so first let's learn about the method of hand picking. Okay, so hand picking is the easiest way to separate substances. Okay, now it works best. It is suitable when the unwanted material is small in amount and has a different shape, size, or color from the useful material. Okay, now again taking the basic example, suppose a bag of rice is provided here. Okay, so this bag of rice will contain black or brown rock particles in it. Getting it now?
Yeah.
So it has a different color from the pure substance here, from the useful material now.
Yeah.
So here, hand picking will be simply done.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
okay, so hand picking is suitable when the unwanted material is small in amount. Right now, if only some amount of rice is given, if it isn't like there's so much of rice, like 100 bags of rice is given, and all of it contains tiny amounts of contains large amount of stone particles. So then their hand picking will not be a very suitable method. Okay. So
Yeah.
hand picking can also remove larger impurities like dirt, stone. It can remove husk from wheat, right now.
Yep.
So it is
Pulse.
exactly pulses also. So it is effective. It is better to use this method of hand picking when the impurities are not too much, right now,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that. So hand picking, about this we will write that this is The easiest way to separate substances. Further, it works best when the unwanted material has a sorry different shape, size, or color from the useful material.
Yeah.
From the useful material. Okay. So say that
Yeah, but
right.
you s- you take screenshot and they send to me.
Yeah, it will be sent to you by the counselor. Okay, no?
Yeah.
You will get it. Suppose this is a piece of rice, okay, and that's a piece of
Yeah.
stone. So clearly, stone is black in color, rice is white in color, obviously, right? This is
Yeah.
white in color, and that is suppose it could be black, it could be brown, sometimes could be yellow also, right? It
Yeah.
has a different shape also, right? So their handpicking can be used here because the unwanted material is having a different shape, size, or color, right? No, so,
Yeah.
so it can be used. Also, handpicking is suitable when the impurities are not too much. If there's so much of impurities, so much of dirt, so much of stones are there, so handpicking will take so much of time, right? No?
Yeah.
So that is it. One more thing I will write down here that it is most effective when the impurities are not too many. Not too many. Okay. Let's include some more examples of it, of the hand picking here. So the very simple example, separating or separation of stone from rice. Okay. Or separation of husk from rice or wheat or any pulses. Understood that now?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was all about hand picking. Next, we are going to learn about winnowing. That is winnowing. First, let's learn about threshing actually. Threshing. Hmm. So you might have seen sometimes, I'm not sure if you have seen it, but once the crops are harvested, when the crops are cut down from the crop land, okay, you'd have seen that when the crops are ready to be cut down, they turn yellow in color, right now? They're yellowish. The field turns yellow in color, right now? So it means they are now ready to be harvested. Harvesting means cutting the fully grown crops. Okay, Sai.
Yeah.
So what
I've
is
seen
being
that.
you'd have seen that. So what they will do, they will suppose iron drums have been taken, okay, and the crops that have been cut from the field now, the
Yeah.
mature crops, okay, they will be first of all let to dry in the sun, right now. Like
Yeah.
that is called as stock. What do we call this?
Stop.
Stock. And in this stock, tiny grains are attached like this. Getting it? These are the grains.
Yeah.
Hope you're understanding what I'm trying to draw here, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. So first, it will be dried in the sun. Okay. Each each stalk has many seeds attached to it. All these are seeds attached to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Like they can be hundreds of seeds attached to each stalk. Right?
Yeah.
So once they have been dried in the sun, so they will be beaten, or either they'll be hit on a piece of rock or in this iron drum. What the beating does now? Beating removes the seeds from the stalk. Getting it? So beating removes the seed from the stalk like that. Hope you have understood that. Okay now. So this threshing can either be done manually. It can be done manually, so it will be called as manual threshing with the help of the hand. You just pick it and you just hit it on the hard surface by our hand. Small bundles of a stalk will be made. It will be thrashed on a hard surface to get the grains out of it. Or if this large amount of grains, no, large amount of stalks are there, so animals can also be used for this purpose. Getting it? Like
Yeah.
animals will be made to walk over it. Animals like bullocks will be made to walk over it. Getting it?
Yeah.
So animals, what they will be done, they will be asked to basically kind of walk above it. So as they will be walking above it, so with the weight of their feet, what will happen? The seeds will get separated from the stalk. Their hooves,
Okay.
like that is the hoof. Hooves, you understand now?
Yeah.
Huh. So their hooves will help separate the grains. But today
Okay.
we don't use manual threshing, or we don't do threshing by the help of animals. We rather take help of machines. Machines are used that are powered by the engines. Let me show you
Yeah.
an image of that. One second. Like this. Okay, now the one that you're seeing here. These are the threshing machines. Getting it?
Okay.
This
Okay.
one particular here is the threshing machine. One second. Okay. See. So from one side the stalk will be put in it, and from the other side these different grains will come out of it. Okay, like it can do multiple tasks here. This machine will perform two different tasks at one. That will be like it will do both threshing and winnowing. So let me write about it first of all. So about the threshing, what we have done, that threshing is the process of separation of grains, or what we call as seed simply, from the stalk. So it is the of separation separation of grains from the stalk, from the stalks, we can say. But before the separation is done, the stalks are dried in the sun. Okay. So before separation, stalks are are dried in the sun. Then each each stalk is beaten on a hard surface to separate the grains, or that is simply seed. Okay, now that is the thing. Now talk about manual threshing. We already learned about it moments ago. Right? This is done by hand. Bundles of stalks are thrashed on a hard surface. Another method is threshing by the help of animals. You can threshing by animals. Threshing by animals is also done, where the bullocks or another heavy animals will be made to walk over it, walk over the stalks. Like the stalks will be basically laid on the ground like that. Okay. And the animal will be simply made to walk over it. So due to the weight, and the grains will be separated. Okay. Now also the due to with the help of their hooves, now the grain will also come out of their coat. We have seen that, for example, rice is found in a coat that is called a seed coat. Getting it,
Yeah,
Sai?
yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So when the animals will walk over it, na, the rice will be separated from the seed coat also. Getting it?
Yeah.
So for larger amounts, it is done. For larger amounts of stock, animals are used. Okay. But nowadays we use the machines. So that is called as threshing machine, or that is simply thresher. It's a threshing machine. Okay. Threshing machine that is powered by the help by either diesels. By the help of diesel, they have either diesel engines, or either they use electric motors. Like they run on electricity. Okay. So that makes the process easier and quicker actually. It saves so much of time. So talking about this threshing machine, like how does it work? Let's learn about that also. Threshing machine, or simply called as thresher. Okay. Talking about its working, let us understand that. Okay. So these machines are basically made to separate the grain from a stalk and from the husk. I have used two terms here. One is the stalk, which is already clear to you, right now. This
Yeah.
bundle of the crop, right now, where
Yes.
the grains are still attached, that is called stalk. Okay. And one more thing, that the seeds are found inside the seed coat now. Like that is, suppose that is rice. Now the seed coat is separated, okay, na, and that is the rice in it. So that is the seed, and that is the seed coat. Okay. So seed coat, if you have large amount of seed coat, we call that as husk. What do we call that? We call that as
Yes.
husk. Okay. So this thresher now, it can do it can perform two tasks at once. It will perform two tasks at once. First, what the thresher will do, from this stalk, it will separate the grains. It will separate the grain. That's the first task which is it is doing. Another task which it will do now, second task that it will do, it will separate the seed coat, that is the husk also, from the grain. You get my
Okay.
point or not?
Yeah.
Okay, no? So second thing is that it separates the husk also. Husk separation of husk is also done. So that's the thing. Okay. Let me write something about it. So talking about the working, so these are made to separate grains from a stalk and husk from husk. Okay. Now I'll be writing one more important point here. That will be completely clear once I explain to you about winnowing. So the line I'm going to write here is, these machines perform two tasks at once. These machines performs both threshing and winnowing. Both threshing and winnowing. Okay. So that was all about threshing and the machine used for doing threshing. Okay. So this machine is clearly
What is
better.
mean by a winnowing?
I'm going to explain about that also. See, talking about winnowing now, like when remember, like as this stalk was hit over this hard surface, so grains are falling from it now, right? And suppose the
Yeah.
animals have been made to walk over it. So thereby what will
Yeah.
happen? The seed coat will also separate from it now,
Yeah.
right? So suppose now you're having a mixture of what? You're having a mixture of seed and seed coat, like seed and the husk.
Okay.
So suppose here you have taken a mixture that is containing husk. Okay, now like this is suppose husk, and there are some seeds in it also, right now. So
Yeah.
that is a mixture of husk. Husk is nothing but basically it is seed coats
Yeah.
plus grain is also there in it. Okay, that is the grain is simply what? Seed here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to separate this. Also, another thing about it is that husk is lighter here now. Husk will be lighter while
Yeah.
seed will be heavier now. Seed
Yeah.
will be heavier.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes what do we see now? What the farmers will do, like they will take a bamboo tray like this. A bamboo tray is taken up by them. They will stand over height like that. Okay, on a tool like this. Then what they will do, they will stand over here, and then they will held it up in the air like that, and then they will made it to fall down. Okay, now they will made it to fall down. So what you will find, the husk will separate over here. Also, suppose now from this side wind is
Yeah.
blowing.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know.
You understood it? Good. So wind is blowing from this side. So these are the husk particles. So husk being lighter gets carried away by the wind. It's carried away by the wind and settles over here. That
Yeah.
is husk. While the seed being heavier, it will fall down here, right? And it will fall down over here. So there will
Yeah.
be seed accumulated over here. Suppose you have
Yeah.
collected this on a piece of cloth like that. So that is the method of what we call as winnowing,
Below.
right
Yeah.
now? Okay. So farmers they are dropping a mixture of suppose wheat and husk, let us say from a height. The wind will carry the husk away. It will form a heap of husk here.
Yeah.
Okay, heap of husk is made here, while the heavier wheat grains will fall over here. Okay,
Yeah.
now that is the method. So winnowing uses the help of wind or air to separate lighter particles from the heavier particles. So that is
Yeah.
winnowing. So what I wrote moments ago in the threshing machine, na, it does both the tasks. It does threshing as well as winnowing